Hi, my name is Shiv and today I'll be showing you how to configure a Visage application, or rather build a Visage application using Gradle as the build system and Sublime Text editor for formal editing, syntax highlighting, and even building a VisageFX application as well as a Visage application. So let's get started. So the beginning, we just need to create a Gradle project. So I'll create an empty folder over here, name it something like test, and I'll use Sublime editor as my default editor so as to show you how to configure a project from scratch. Okay, first of all, I'll add this test folder into into Sublime. Fine, so I have the test folder into Sublime, and now let's get started. So the first thing what I need to do is configure the Gradel plugin, or maybe use the Gradel plugin to generate a Visage project. I go to this repository, github/visagelang/Visage Gradel plugin. This plugin is created by Rajesh Mahendra, and he's a jug lead of Chennai. So cool. We reach this part and we copy this entire Gradle build script which we are having over here, and have a new file inside this test, paste everything and save it as build.gradle. Cool. So we have a test directory, inside that we have our build.gradle. So let's generate a project. I'll go to my terminal, desktop, and I have the folder called test. I'll call the Gradle command along with create new Visage application. So I can write create v. These commands and references can be found in the wiki of the Gradle plugin itself. So fine. It will check for all the class path dependencies and other things before creating a Gradle project. So it's asking me for a name, let it be hello world. As a customary, hello world always has been the first program, so let us have it as hello world, and I press enter. It asks me for a group. I don't want to give it, version not required, and here's my application created. Cool. So this is my application, hello world. I think I'll rather remove this test folder entirely and import the project folder which I have created using the Gradle build. Hello world. Cool. So we have our hello world application. Now let's run it. Right now I'll be running it using the terminal. Desktop test. Okay. To run this application, you just need to call the Gradle command. Class path is set, jars are at their own places, so I just need the Gradle command and press enter. Checking for dependencies, compiling, building. Whoa, my VisageFX application is there. So this is a simple hello world application which comes along with the Gradle plugin. Like whenever you call the Gradle create v, okay, the create new Visage project, at that point of time it also imports a small project module as a test module so that you can run and test your application so that everything is working fine or not. Cool. Now the question arises, is it necessary to go back to text edit, to the terminal again and again and do the same stuff? No, actually we have a plugin. Now, okay, this is my repo. I guess this is a weird pic of mine, but still. Go to github.com/Kumar Ganesh, and within that we have this VisSub. Okay, it's actually Visage Sublime plugin. So I have named it as VisSub. Get into it, and this is the plugin. So I'll just click on the tags and download the latest version which I'm having. Okay, This is my okay. Fine, so this is my plugin. I'll try to extract it out. Um, okay, and I'll rename it as Visage. Done. Now, what I have to do is go to select my Visage, the Sublime Text, go to Preferences, browse Packages, and paste my package into this folder. So I can see my Visage package inside this folder over here. Okay, yeah. Now I close this. Now let's check whether the syntax highlighter is working or not. Cool. So the syntax highlighter works pretty fine. So consider, rather than this text, let's have some other components on this page. Or else let's have only components. Let's remove these things. I don't require this. Gone, and this too has gone. Cool. So let's have a checkbox. So I have made some snippets for the plugin. So CHK stands for checkbox, and I have this entire thing. So I'll name it as Hello World checkbox. Or let it be Hello checkbox. Okay, true or false. Intermediate, I need true. Selected, false. Intermediate, true. Okay, I have created this kind of snippet for some more components. Consider, let's have hyperlink. Hyperlink. Oops. Cool. So in hyperlink, visitor true. Then I have something called toggle button. Let's have some text here. Select it. True. Now you might be seeing something, when I go to the editor, I just need to type the first three letters of any component. Consider toggle, T-O-G. I have toggle. If I need hyperlink, H-Y-P, you have hyperlink. If you need title pane, T-I-T, you have title pane. You need to have text. Title pane. True or false? True. Okay. Again, collapsible. Yep, I need it true. I'm making up too many components without much meaning to it. But okay, what will I do with the content? I actually need a checkbox over there. I'll name it as content. Content. Oops. Intermediate is equal to true. It really doesn't matter right now because of true and false, because I'm just showing you how the IDE works actually. Okay, this is done. These commas are actually not required. I'll change it next time when I publish the plugin. In most of the places they're already not there, but in some places they do occur. Okay, comma, and fine. I guess I have this thing done. I need to fix imports, so let's go and do it. Okay. Since I have checkbox and other controls, let it be controls.star so that I get all the controls whichever is required. Control S, I saved it. Now the thing is, I'm not able to run this directly from Sublime within the present shell. I'll call it from my bash, so that I can open my Sublime from my bash shell. Okay, so that I can open it from my terminal, cd installations, Sublime Text 2, Sublime Text. Cool. Now to run this thing, go to Tools, Build System, select on Visage. That's my build system right now. Control B to build the project. Okay. Cool. There goes my project. It's complete. It's built. You don't need to, apply your head in different places to do this thing, because formerly when we didn't have a build system, we had to really struggle a lot with it. Now we have a build system. Things are working really good, really fine. So some more things if you would like to see. I have checkbox, hyperlink. Okay, some of the controls I have already done. If you want to start a project from scratch, how much time does it take? Consider I have the imports already done in fact. Let me stop this first of all. Okay. I don't have a stop clock, otherwise I would have shown you how easy and handy these snippets come for. But let's start. STA is a stage. Let's give it a title. Hello. Okay, now we have a scene. So SCE, enter. You have a scene. Let's have it as 500 by 500 color. Cool. I have a completion kind of thing. Color dot green. This time I want to go with green. And within this, I haven't derived the hbox thing yet, so I have to type hbox. And the children. This will be an array. Okay. I wanted a checkbox again. Checkbox. Okay, cool. Hello. Sorry. Okay, one thing I would like to show you. This is also cool. If I have chk written over here, I press tab, I go to the first option, I write a hello. Tab, I go to the second option, I write true. Tab, tab. See how handy it comes, Consider hyperlink again. Hyperlink. You've already written these things. When you press tab, things work in the way you want it. So if I want to make a very simple application like this, after building this application, I save it, Control plus B, it will build the application for me. I don't have to go anywhere. Oops, I have an error. Just hold on. Okay, so what went wrong with the plugin last time when I built it? Control S, I built it again. It showed me regarding this. Oops, just a second. Okay, cool. So it showed me regarding this color actually. I modified it to test it for a minute, but actually if I have it as fill, it works fine. It actually works better. Now it should run fine. Cool. So I have the application with hello written, and you can have multiple components, many other things. Many functionalities are coming, like I'll just show you a simple syntax thing which I had, like for if I have a conditional statement, other things ready. If you have if else, ify, that sounds good, that's also ready. And some more things are coming up. But the major point which I wanted to mention is that in Linux right now, the problem which I'm facing is you have to start your Sublime from the terminal, so that most of the values and environment variables are being taken directly. Sublime won't work if you start it from, you launch it from your GUI, or go from a, you go to the folder and just launch the executables. It won't help you, it will show an error. So rather than that, it's better always to go from the terminal and then to start your this Sublime application. And that's it. For time being, these are the things which I have done, and with help of Raj, like the Gradel plugin, it works awesome. Mac is just an exception for timing. Maybe tomorrow or maybe day after tomorrow, maybe within a week, the Mac plugin will also be ready for build and run, both the commands that building an application and running an application. We didn't have a IDE, we didn't have proper Sublime Text syntax support, sorry, Visage syntax support. Sublime is providing us with all. We have built enough so that you can start your programming as soon as possible and you can get along with it. You can write binders, you can start working with it, and within a week or two we'll have a full fledged plugin all ready for you. Thank you.